changes that she's seen in public sector, and one of the changes I see in evaluation is the movement away from the notion of the independent evaluator towards partnership models, collaborating with clients, collaborating with consumers and people delivering service. So that line is starting to blur quite a lot. What I've done on this diagram is really I've tried to make something dichotomous. It's not, it's not quite as black and white as it looks there, but generally things tend to belong in one camp more than another. So for example, in independent evaluation, you're more likely to have mid and lapsing term programs than you are to have longitudinal and participatory models of evaluation, just because it just practically wouldn't fit in. In independent styles of evaluation, you're more likely to have quantitative methods, partly because of the background of people, so random controlled trials, than you are to have things like action research, where the evaluator needs to be more engaged in delivery, and it needs to be more of a dialogue between delivery and evaluation. One of the other big differences is how the evaluation treats conclusions and recommendations. So in an independent style, and we certainly do some of this work and are at the moment, the evaluator delivers their recommendations and the client accepts or rejects them. The client might write a response to the report. If you're looking at a participatory model, it's more likely the evaluator will sit down with a group of findings and some emerging conclusions, work through them with the client, and then work out a practical action plan to achieve the best result to meet each of those conclusions, and that becomes the recommendations. So it's quite a different way of working. And while 10 years ago it was all about the independent evaluator, now it's probably close to 50-50. So there are a lot of models where this line is mixed quite a lot. So in their model, the evaluation team actually includes program managers and their internal evaluation team members conducting primary research. Depending, obviously there's sometimes when it's, when you don't want to influence the results, but as a general measure, they make sure that they mix it up a bit so that they're getting practical experience in collecting data for an evaluation.